Good evening. It is November 22nd, and I just wanted to do a quick recap on the Google chart for the 5 minute time frame. This is a review of today, the 22nd, and also going back to yesterday, the 21st. I've been asked to do some reviews on some stocks, so I'll be doing analysis on Google and Tesla and some other popular stocks to see if there's a divergence in the two indicators we use. And as you know, the two indicators we use are the exponential moving averages. So we use 5 exponential moving averages, and then we match them up with the same period of Williams percent. So 16, 32, 64, 128, and a 200. And on the Williams percent, we do plot the midlines at the minus 50 level. So what we do is we match up the colors. So divergence is easier to spot as soon as the price action touches the exponential moving average, but there is divergence with the Williams percent that usually indicates a good strong turning point in the market is approaching. So let's look at some of the setups on the 5 minute for the Google. So the first trade that stands out to me is this right here. You notice that the price bounced off of the orange, which is the 64 period exponential moving average, but the Williams is clearly above the minus 50 level. So that indicated a very nice movement in Google upwards on the 5 minute chart there. And that the system caught that perfectly. Another setup is here. You notice that the wicks came up and touched the 16 period exponential moving average, and the Williams is below the midline there, indicating a movement down. And so the price action touched both the, let's see here, the purple, which is the 32, and the turquoise, which is the 16 in this region here. And in both cases, again, we were below the minus 50 level on the Williams, and that indicates a possible sell entry, and the Google stock moved nicely down from that point. So moving on, in this region here, the price came down and it touched the 128, which is the lime green, and it bounced off of the 128, and then you can see here the Williams is clearly above the minus 50 area, indicating a movement upwards. So again, the price moved up quickly when there was a divergence between the exponential moving average and the Williams percent of the same period. Let's see if there's any other movements here or any other setups here. Let's see. On the 5 minute, we did have this entry here right before the market opened. You notice that the price came down and bounced off of the 64 period moving average. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but the price came down and touched the orange, which is the 64 period exponential moving average, and the Williams to match. So right before the market opened, we did get indication that there was some divergence between that, and this system correctly spotted the entry for us there. Now let's go down to a lower time frame, maybe the 1 minute, to see if we had some entries there. So yes, we had some entries in this area here. The price action came down and touched the 64 period exponential moving average, which is the orange, and the Williams is clearly above the minus 50, indicating a movement up. So that was a fantastic entry in the later in the day. And then we had this sell opportunity right here against the price is bouncing off of the orange exponential moving average, which is the 64 period, and the market moved down nicely from that point. And again, you notice that the price here was bouncing off of the purple 32 period, and the Williams was clearly below the midpoint there, indicating a nice movement down. So whenever we have the divergence between the exponential moving average and the Williams percent, there will be a turn in the market. Let's see if there's any additional entries here. Okay. We did have, sorry. Let's see here. We did have this buying opportunity here where the price bounced off of the 16-period exponential moving average, and the Williams is clearly above the minus 50, indicating an upwards movement, and that was quite a nice move up. And there you have it. There's an overview of Google on the 1 minute and the 5 minute. I'll be posting additional videos on other stocks and other FX pairs going into this evening on the 5 minute or 1 minute time frames. So thanks again for tuning in to this recap of Google, and have yourself a great evening.